full moon day in December, what we call Duapoya. The significance of this day is we celebrate the arrival of Sanghamitta to Sri Lanka. Sanghamitta was the illustrious daughter of Emperor Asoka. Emperor Asoka had a son and a daughter. Son was Mahamahinda, who introduced Buddhism to Sri Lanka in 3rd century BC. During the period, Emperor Asoka, there was a king in Sri Lanka called Devanampiya. They were very good friends to each other, but they have exchanged some presents. King Devanampiya had sent very valuable gems to Emperor Asoka. Asoka's time, there was the third council in India. So therefore, there was a revival of Buddhism in 3rd century in India. One of the decisions was taken in the council to send 9 missions to different countries. Among those countries, Sri Lanka was one country. Mahamahinda introduced Buddhism to Sri Lanka. Then he established monks order in Sri Lanka. And a lot of people wanted to become monks, and they became monks. Eventually, women also requested, they also wanted to become nuns. Mahamahinda Thera, he was unable to ordain nuns, hence he asked the king to send another message to his friend Emperor Asoka. That message approached to Emperor Asoka, and he prepared another mission. That mission was led by Sanghamitta. Especially according to the request, Sri Lankan women wanted to get ordination. So Sanghamitta's first main mission was establish of the nuns order in Sri Lanka. At the same time, she brought very valuable sacred object for worshipping to Sri Lankan people, none other than a Bodhi tree, Bo sapling. That Bo sapling actually was taken directly from the tree where the Buddha attained enlightenment in Bodh Gaya. So, also, Sanghamitta came with, according to our records of the chronicle, Deepavansa says, Sanghamitta came with 11 nuns to Sri Lanka. And also, she came with other some kind of groups of artists. For instance, sculptors, engineers, painters, and masters of medicine, and also learned people of the law. All these people, 18 guilds of families, came with Sanghamitta. When Sanghamitta came to Sri Lanka, Emperor during the Devanampiya, he walked to Jaffna. That time Jambukola Patana, there was a little harbour, and he went and welcomed the Bodhi tree, and in a procession from Jambukola Patana to Anuradhapura, they came in a procession, very warmly welcomed this group. And the Bodhi tree planted in Anuradhapura, so Bodhi tree became the foremost object of veneration and adoration in Sri Lanka. Also later, Bodhi tree became the most sacred object in Sri Lanka, like a living Buddha. Bodhi tree represented the living Buddha. So the city Anuradhapura became a holy city, sacred city. After that, Sanghamitta was invited to establish nuns order. She established nuns order. First woman was Anula Devi, queen of King Devanampiyatissa. She became as the first nun in Sri Lanka. Hence, there were a lot of women became nuns and established the nuns order. This is the way the nuns order established in Sri Lanka. According to the chronicles, inauguration ceremony of the established foundation of Romeli Mahasaya, great stupa, there were 1,000 nuns attended to that inauguration of the foundation of great stupa. This way the nuns order became firmly established in Sri Lanka. And also in the 4th century, nuns from Sri Lanka went to China and established nuns order in China as well. So we celebrate the arrival of Sanghamitta, great nun, today. This event, Sanghamitta Day, in Buddhist countries we celebrate her service, especially her service to establish nuns order. Now today, reflecting the significance of the event, we have a little Bodhi tree here with the support of our friend Mike has brought a little Bodhi tree, and we have another two Bodhis in the Vihara. So this is like a symbol of the establishment of the great Mahabodhi in Sri Lanka. So let us start the ceremony. We administer 8 precepts today. Usually you observe 5 precepts, but we administer 8 precepps. We change the 3rd precepts. Usually we say abstain from sexual misconduct, but today we observe the holy life, chastity, and also another 6th one is abstain from untimely eating, and also 7th is abstain from dancing, singing, and adornments, etc. And the 8th one is abstain from comfortable life. This is the way we today 8 precepts administer. So I would like to ask you to say sadhu, sadhu, sadhu 3 times, please. Would you repeat after me this sentence? That meaning is, whenever, sir, we would like to observe 8 precepts. Would you please administer us these 8 precepts? That is the meaning. Would you recite Okasa, Okasa, Okasa? Aham Bante Tisaranena Sadding Attanga Silang Dhammang Yachami Anugahang Katva Silang Detame Bante. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Would you recite Namo Tassa 3 times, please? Repeat after me. Buddham saranam gacchami. Dhammam saranam gacchami. Sangham saranam gacchami. Dutiyampi buddham saranam gacchami. Dutiyampi dhammam saranam gacchami. Dutiyampi sangham saranam gacchami. Tatiyampi buddham saranam gacchami. Tatiyampi dhammam saranam gacchami. Tatiyampi sangham saranam gacchami. Saranaгаmanam sampunnam Panati pata viramani sikkhapadan samadhiyami. Adinādāna viramani sikkhapadan samadhiyami. Abrahmacharya viramani sikkhapadan samadhiyami. Musavada viramani sikkhapadan samadhiyami. Suramiraya majjapama daddhana viramani sikkhapadan samadhiyami. Vikala bhojana viramani sikkhapadan samadhiyami. Nacha Gita Vadita Visuka Dasana Mala Gandha Vilepana Dharana Mandana Vibhushanathana Viramani Sikhapadam Samadhyami Ucca Sayana Mahasayana Viramani Sikhapadam Samadhyami Imani Uposatha Attanga Silani Samadhyami Imani Uposatha Attanga Silani Samadhyami Imani Uposatha Attanga Silani Samadhyami Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
Now let us offer these offerings to the Buddha and pay respect to the triple gem, reciting stanzas. We all say together those stanzas. Vannagandha gunopitam etam kusuma santatim pujayami munindassa siripada sarorubhe pujimi buddham kusumena nena punyena metena ca hotu mokkam pupham milayati athaidam me kayo tathayati vinasa bhavam pujimi dhammam kusumena nena punyena metena ca hotu mokkam pupham milayati atha idam me kayo tathayati vinasa bhavam pujemi sangham kusumena nena punyena metena ca hotu mokkam pupham milayati athaidam me kayo tathayati vinasa bhavam ghanasarapaditena dipena tamadamsina tilokadipam sambuddham pujayami tamonudam gandha sambharayutena dupena sugandhina pujaye pujaniyantam puja bhajanamuttamam Itipiso bhagava arahang samma sambuddho vijjācarana sampanno sugato lokavido anuttaro purisa dhamma sarati sattha deva manussanam buddho bhagavati araham arahoti namena araham papannakari arahata palam pato araham namaste namo samma sambuddha jnanena samma sambuddha desana samma sambuddha lokasmin samma sambuddha te namo vijjācarana sampanno tassa vijjāpakāsita atita nāgatuppanno vijjācarana te namo sugato sugatattanam sugato sundaram pica nibbanan sugating yanti sugato namate namo lokaviduti namena atita nagate vidu sankhara sattavokase lokavidu namate namo anuttaro silena yolo kassa anuttaro anuttaro pujalo kasmin tannamassami anuttaro sarati sarati yolo kassa sarati sarati pujalo kasmin tannamassami sarati devayakha manussanam loke aggapalam dadam dadantam damayantanam purisājanyate namo bhagavā bhagavā yutto bhaggakilesavāto bhaggan sansāra muttaro bhagavānamate namo iti navagunāyasa sambuddhassa sirimato namāmi tam mahāvīram sabbanyum dipaduttamam Swakato Bhagavata Dhammo Sanditthiko Akaliko Ihi Passiko Panaiko Pachattan Vedidabbo Vinyohiti Supatipanno Bhagavato Savaka Sangho Ujupatipanno Bhagavato Savaka Sangho Nyaya Patipanno Bhagavato Savaka Sangho Samici Patipanno Bhagavato Savaka Sangho Yadidam Chattari Purisa Yugani Atha Purisa Puggala Isa Bhagavato Savaka Sangho Ahuneyo Bahuneyo Dakineyo Anjali Karaniyo Anuttarang Punyaketam Lokasati. Let us recite the Karaniya Sutta. You all can join with us to recite Sutta. Karaniya Matta Kusalena Yantam Santam Padam Abhisamecha Sakko Ujucha Sujucha Suvacho Jassa Mudu Anatimani Santusa Kocha Suparocha Appakichocha Sallaukavati Santindriyocha Nipakocha Appagabo Hulesu Ananugido Nachakuddam Samachare Kinchiyena Vinyu Pare Upavareyum Sukhino Vakemino Hontu Sabbe Satta Bhavantu Sukhitata Yeke Chipana Bhutati Tasavatavarava Anavasesa Digavaye Mahantava Majjimaraskanukatula Dittavaye Varadikta Ye Dure Vasanti Avidure Buddha Sambhave Shiva Sabbe Satta Bhavantu Sukhitata Naparo Param Nikobeta Nadi Manyeta Kata Chinam Kanchi Vyarosana Patiga Sanya Nanya Manyasa Dukha Micheya Mata Yatha Niyam Puttam Ayusahika Putta Manurake Evampi Sabba Bhutesu Manasang Bhavaye අපරිමාණං මේතංච සබ්බ ලෝකස්මින් මාන සංභාවයේ අපරිමාණං උදං අදෝච තිරියංච අසම්බාධං අවේරං අසපත්තං තීඨං චරම්මි සින්නෝවා සයානෝවා යාවතස්ස විගත මිදෝ ඒතං සතින් අදිතේය බ්‍රහ්මමේතං විහාරං ඉදමාවෝ දිඨින්ච අනුපගම්ම සීලවා දසනේන සම්පන්නෝ කාමේසු විනය්‍ය ගේදං නහි යාතු ගබ්බසෙයං පුනරේති සාදු සාදු.
So we have invited nun from Amaravati. We will ask her to come and conduct the meditation. What is the seed? I think shall we bring that seed today? Please, that seed. We put it here because this mic. Yes, please. Thank you.
Oh, nee, chair. She used chair. Okay.
See you on the chair.
Yeah, okay.
She said that.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
That's okay. Very sorry.
This one chair.
Yeah.
Come. And arrange it.
Do you want me to get the nice one from up there?
No, it's this.
Do you want me to take this one?
We have to put it this way. Did you say chair? It's okay?
Yeah.
It's all right? Is this all right for her?
Yeah, she said chair.
You should.
Yeah.
Just get it. Just get a cup of tea.
Okay. Is that all right? Yeah, okay. Sorry?
Only when Ajahn
Ajahn Sundar. So would you please take one?
take one of them.
Yeah. One chair, or place one chair.
Shall I fold it again?
I think this is the way. Turn the other way. Yeah. What time you went there?
I got there before she was ready, so I was there about 7:30.
Please go to yeah, wait. Yeah, anything like that. Go. Wait.
This one all right.
If he likes after Dani, morning, Banto, that means at 10:30, Dana 11, 11:30. 11 time. Is it okay? අතර ගන්න ඕනේ. මේක මෙතනින් තියන්න ඕනේ. නේ? This is for you.
Do you need to see this? No, I don't think I do. No, it's fine. You don't have sitting class, do you have? You don't wear sitting class like this. No, it's fine. Actually.
So I'm so delighted. According to our invitation, Sister Ajahn Sundara has come. I'm very grateful. Annually, we invite to Amaravati Monastery to get nuns for this ceremony. We celebrate the Sanghamitta Day with their participation because nuns order was established in Sri Lanka on this important day. So therefore, we want participation of nuns for this ceremony. Ever since Sanghamitta Day, according to my understanding, for over the last 20-25 years, nuns came from Amaravati with the blessings of Ajahn Sumedo and Ajahn Amaro. Our sister Sundara has been here several times. Today also she has come with compassion. I am very happy to invite her to conduct the meditation class And after that, after little tea break, the sermon will be delivered by herself. Thank you so much for coming. Take it.
I left some of my things in the. I left some of my things in the room. That's okay.
Yes, please. Yes, please. And you may need some water.
A cup of tea somewhere over there.
Tea. Tea.
Can I just ask you a thing?
Yeah.
Is it meditation or is it?
Yeah, the first meditation until 10 o'clock is meditation. You have 20 minutes break.
Yeah, 20 minutes, the guided meditation.
Yeah, I mean until
That's it?
10 o'clock. So from 10 to 11 is done talk.
From 10 to 11.
10:20 to 11. Like you have 20 minutes break at 10. So now we got 20 minutes for meditation.
Okay, so I just do meditation now.
For
with
20
them.
minutes, yeah.
20
Yes.
minutes, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, until like 10 o'clock, yes.
Thank you. I can just put all this in the bag. Thank you very much.
Should I put that here?
Yes.
Is that close enough for you?
Yes. I think so. I mean,
The tea.
oh, I stick with it. Sorry. I'm a bit deaf. I do have I'm quite deaf, but I have hearing aids. They should work. So hopefully I can have a quite loud voice if necessary. You can hear me, can't you?
Yes.
So it's very nice to be back with all of you. I don't know most of you I would not remember unless you go to Amaravati, my monastery where I stay. And it's nice to come back to also this lovely Vihara, which has kind of undergone an incredible changes. And so I suppose I'm here, as they said, that I will be giving you a guided meditation. Is that it? You all understood the same thing? Yes?
Yes.
Yeah? So if you sit comfortably, am I supposed to talk to you? I'm not quite sure if I'm supposed to kind of give a bit of something or just meditate. Okay, so I can talk while you meditate. So sit comfortably, so you are able to sit without too much kind of moving around, yeah. And make sure your spine is in a good position. This is something I've continuously discovered as a nun for many years, that your spine is really very important, not just for looking good as a meditator, but the energy flows very well, if you can. It doesn't have to. But if you can, it gives you a lot of energy. That's what I notice as I'm getting old. You notice that more. Usually as young people, when you're young, you want to calm down the energy. But when you're old, you're really happy to notice, oh my God, when I lift my spine up, suddenly everything circulates better. So you can close your eyes gently, and I will give you a guided meditation. Hopefully, it won't be too different from what you know, but my encouragement to you is that whatever words I say, don't worry about it. You continue to meditate, and I will give you some, as I said earlier, some guidance. And don't try to think too much, about what I say. Thought will come, don't worry. They never let you down. Always something to think about. But we make friends with our thought. I just want to say maybe a few words about how to approach meditation. And it might be different from what you know. The approach of meditation, in my understanding, and the understanding of my teacher, Ajahn Sumedho, is like nothing is a problem. You are not a problem. Your thought in your mind is not a problem. Okay? Your lack of peacefulness is not a problem. If you don't concentrate and go into first jhana, is not a problem. I'm just teasing now a bit, So don't worry about it. The idea I encourage you to relax. Yeah, to relax. And then see what happens when you relax and stop being obsessed with wanting to be a meditator. You know, a best meditator, a good meditator. Then you set all the causes and conditions to not do it, not get it. So be careful. What does it? When you meditate, you just learn the first thing that you accept everything that comes into your mind. You don't have to force your mind and push everything down and pressurize all your kilesa really tight down under your belly so they don't come up like restlessness and worry and anxiety and so on. Don't worry about them. They're just thoughts coming and going. And they're not there to bother you. That's just their blind habits. So be compassionate to the mind because it's quite blind, most of it. Yeah? Close your eyes gently. And I would say that right now you enter the world inside yourself. And you can begin to notice the difference when you look outwardly and inwardly. Don't start thinking that you have to be the best meditator in the world. Just keep on relaxing through the whole meditation. You're doing nothing, there's nothing to do, and that's okay. Don't try to fill your mind to cover the boredom you may feel. Right? Doing nothing for most people is quite boring. Start thinking to fill up the mind with things. So just make sure you remind yourself everything is okay. When you are aware and conscious, you'll find that that awareness guides you. Then you can begin to feel the body itself from the top of your head down to your little toe. You notice. You don't do anything, you just notice how you are feeling. You notice just a feeling in the body right now, sensation in the body. Maybe you feel cold, maybe you feel hot, maybe you feel pain, tension. Just stay with the body, don't try to push anything away. And as you practice, do not forget to practice with a kind and loving heart. You're not approaching meditation like as if meditation was an enemy or something to conquer, but simply a place to stay awake and relaxed at the same time. even if your thinking is still active, don't worry about that. What we are learning right now is to stay with the present moment in the here and now, and using this exploration of sensation in the body from the top of the head down to your toes. So you're very present. For those who are experienced in meditation, you can follow the patterns maybe you use at home or in the monastery. But if you want to focus on the sensation of the body to help you to stay in the present moment, that's also very useful. Your breathing is natural, gentle. You don't have to concentrate on your breathing right now. Your body will breathe without you thinking about it, don't worry. Once you feel your mind settling, relatively calm and mindful, you can you don't need to focus on anything in particular, just be aware of whatever is happening now, whether it's your thinking or whether you're remembering things and feeling things, but you don't try to solve anything. It's not a place for solving your meditation here. You're just seeing, knowing through consciousness, being conscious of the mind, body. In other words, you're not here to sort out, thinking about your problems or your difficulties. If you find your mind moving into the past, moving into the present, don't worry about it. You'll be aware of it. That very awareness just lets things go. Allow things to go. Because it's not clinging to anything. As you see what's going on, and you're not you may see the grasping of your mind, grasping at something, but you're not blinded by it. At some point I will ask you to ask yourself, am I approaching my practice with kindness and relaxation? You don't need to think for these things, you just feel. Gentleness. You can approach even the mind that's very stressed and tense and uptight with gentleness. You can open gently your eyes, stretch your legs. And you can stand up if you need to relax a little bit your legs and your back. So I'm not quite sure what you do after that. Oh, who is that? I can talk now. What time? I mean, I've got 5 minutes past 10. What time? What time do we stop in this room? That's right. That's good.
It says 10 to 10:20 meditation.
Eh?
It says 10 to 20 past meditation, and then from there Dhamma talk, and then 11 is food.
Oh, me.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. I'm happy, it's fine, no problem. Double check the... You see, we need to check because we've got two different timetables. Oh, that's a good intuition.
She's right. I'm the right wrong way around.
So what is the latest?
I think we come
So
back
we have
after
tea
20 past.
until 20
So
past.
don't talk together because I can't hear. No, say...
We have tea until 20 past 10:20. And then I think I heard the priest saying that you are doing a Dharma talk after that.
I'm sorry, I have a French accent, you have your Sri Lankan accent.
20 minutes of tea break, and then after.
Oh, now?
Yeah,
Tea break.
yeah.
Okay, good. It's a tea break, it's a break, I didn't hear. So, that's good. Yeah.
And then Dhamma.
My God, I feel, maybe, can I do it on my phone?
Yeah.
Because I like to know what's going on in the day. I don't have a
If you
timetable.
just go on the London Woods Vihara website, I'll get it up for you. Yeah. Oh.
It's all right. All right. So, how do you do this? Can you send it to me by email or something?
I
Yeah.
can if you give me.
I can just get it on the website if you want. The actual.
Or you can just
thing.
take a photo of this.
Yeah, yes, that's it, exactly.
No.
And then it's
So that's
back.
clever, isn't it? Yeah.
See, because I just have it here.
Yeah, sorry.
So you can just get it. It's just on the website itself.
So hang on, she's going to. I'm just going to catch a photo, have a picture of that. Yes.
Perfect.
I prefer that, even it's easier for me.
Yeah.
I'm used to take pictures, to take picture of that sort of thing. Maybe you put it this
Yeah.
way.
I want you from 20 past till. You got 40 minutes to give a Dhamma talk.
Yeah. Thank you. I felt a bit lost because I don't hear every word, you know what I mean? It's kind of, morning, afternoon.
Don't worry, we sometimes have, as English visitors to Vihara, sometimes
Yes.
long talks can be difficult when the accent's challenging.
I probably didn't hear the end of the time, From English speaker.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Sometimes, yeah, we have.
Is it more like scholars or something?
Yeah. Normally, like we have a lot of mix that come to the meditation classes, so
Yeah.
you get a good.
So now they are kind of on a little. What time? 25 past? Is that
10
it?
to past, yeah.
Okay.
And do you want tea, coffee, cake?
Now just having a delicious cup of tea.
Oh, good.
I might have to go to the loo before.
And do you stay for Dani? Are you going to stay for Dani?
What?
Dana.
Oh, Dana. Yeah. I'm supposed to eat before 12 o'clock.
Yeah. Sun cross meridian.
We always do. I've been here many times. You know.
Of course.
Yeah.
I'm only since August.
Oh, I see. No. No. But I notice incredible changes, you know.
Yeah, I've seen old photos and videos and such, and it was the kitchen's all new as well. If you haven't seen
Fantastic.
that.
Because I was thinking about the you know, when you go to the toilet on the first floor.
Yeah,
you
there's
know,
men's
and then,
toilets now. Because they thought with the monks' rooms right there, better to have the men going up there than the women.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
And I most recently watched, I wasn't there, but I watched online Ajahn Vimalo's talk.
Oh, yeah.
Because I'm a big fan of his.
Really? He's one of my closest friends. You know.
Ah, that's good. I went back to his, with Lada, I'm sure you know Lada.
Yeah, of course.
She took me and my father back to Vimalo's place to see a statue that he was making.
Oh, yes, the Buddha.
Yeah,
it's gorgeous, isn't it?
Yes, it's amazing. Yeah.
Yes, he is really
so
amazing.
I got to spend a nice evening with Ajahn Vimlo once. I got to spend a nice evening there talking to Ajahn Vimlo. Very nice man.
Yeah, he's lovely.
And I know...
we are good friends. I think he quoted me 3 times yesterday in his talk. Did you notice that?
Yes.
I did a mistake, you know, because I smiled at him because I remembered that what he was doing about the beautiful teaching of of Chinese master. Were you there when he gave the talk?
Zen Patriarch.
Yeah, that's right, the Zen Patriarch. And then was it Zen or Chinese Patriarch?
I think he was quoting was first written in Chinese, and then came to the Zen tradition from the Chinese. I think that's
No. His teaching is just 3 pages, and you read. No. Well, I don't know what he said, but I didn't look at the history of that. But what I mean, one of our monk at the time when I wasn't on since '79, so I've been around for a long time.
That's what he was saying, wasn't he? Yeah.
And what I was going to say, So he was mentioning this text, which Ajahnananda the First, one of our earlier monks who came from Thailand, American. He used to read that text.
All the time.
He was shy, maybe to give talks,
So that was his go-to.
So he just.
So that was like his go-to text.
Well, he just read that text, We love that text. I mean, I even put it on a nun's board myself for them to read it, because sometimes people get really like this, narrow-minded, to open up a bit,
Yeah?
It's very beautiful. Do you like this? But do you like this text?
Yeah,
Did you read it?
I listened to him read it. I took a lot of it in, bits and pieces. It was talking, let's see how good my brain is, because I had it next to me last night. Was it last night? Yeah, last night. It was like...
But it's got a bit of an accent, isn't it?
Don't dwell in things like... I remember the general message of it. It was trying to tell us... It's very opposite to how the Theravadin typically would describe and talk about the Dhamma.
Well, it depends which Theravada.
Yeah.
What do you mean by that?
So the Theravadins, they would, I think, approach it very differently with the Zen tradition.
No, in Portugal, what do they do?
No, I mean, the teaching that the thing he was reading off was very different to Theravada style.
No.
Do you not think?
No. Just the words that you're thinking about.
Yes.
No. It's the same spirit.
Same spirit.
Yeah. Good morning. Nice to see you.
Good to see you too. Hope you're doing well.
Yes, I'm doing fine, yes.
I've been a bit late to start today. I just came in. It's
Never mind,
freezing cold outside and I'm having cold and cold. It's not getting cured with the weather outside.
No.
Have you got a cold right now?
Well, I'm alright, it's just that it is very slow recovery,
Well, as long as you don't have Omicron, I'm fine. Yeah. No, don't. I mean, it's exactly the same teaching, except it's elaborated in a certain way, It's a typical Zen, it's Chinese, but it's a spirit of the practitioner.
Yeah.
Do you understand? You can find it on the internet everywhere.
I think I will. I think I will. I'll definitely
Yeah, you'll find. So The way is not, we don't speak like that. The way is not difficult for those who have no preferences. Make the preference as big as a hair something, and heaven and earth are infinitely apart. It's a Mahayana thing, but it's the same. If you know the teaching and the practice, then you will know that he's talking about the same thing.
Yes.
And if I hadn't been talking about the same thing, Ajahn Anando was a disciple of Ajahn Chah, would not have been interested.
No, that's true.
Has somebody offered you tea?
I'm actually fine.
You're
A cup
okay,
of tea is fun.
okay.
Yeah, it's great. So now after that, I've got to talk about something.
Yeah.
We don't prepare our talks, but I did think about it.
Now for your piece of cake.
No, we're going to have the meal in. This is very.
Not even a biscuit.
I'm always tempted to cakes, but I think I will have no
Small
appetite
piece of
if I.
cake is okay, no?
Isn't it?
We are living here.
Do everybody has a piece of cake at the moment?
Yeah, everyone has.
Is it it?
Even the
Is it
headmaster.
just a little? Just a tiny, otherwise I won't eat. Yeah.
No, I'm not sorry.